Yes, African China says if you be policeman, police where not they take bribe. All we are talking about is grassroots development and the movement of people to a good and favorable environment. What are we talking about? Every Monday, once it is 11 a.m. in the morning, you have Mr. Chinedu Asuzu, who is a public affairs analyst and a grassroots mobilizer of people for good governance. And this is Good Governance Ministry, where we speak the truth and tell you things that are happening in and around your environment only for goodness of man. Yours sincerely, Buchi MSC, and I am the anchor this morning, and I'm thanking you for being here. How are you? How was your weekend? In Anambra, we had a cleanup, and the people were like, was it Friday, Saturday? But whichever way, people came out, and even this morning, in midst of sit at home, we still have people coming out to do cleanup and make clean of the environment. They say cleanliness is next to godliness. If you believe in God, I wonder if you will not believe in this. But this morning, our topic today is after the cleanup, what next? After the cleanup for the area, waiting we go do after that very one. Yes, for Anambra, after the cleanup, waiting we go do. Can even the next thing the governor game, can even the next thing the people game, can even expect from you as a citizen or onye bina Anambra, moboto and se kuya Anambra, Anambra, Lieutenant Anambra bro Sunday amo na Anambra, Mobundi, papa mama fa bundi Anambra, mano onye obuna bina Anambra, mobo onye obuna we interest Anambra, in case we going tomorrow, Anambra, imano onye obuna bino buda, bo Anambra State of Nigeria. So thank you, Mr. Chinedu Asuzu. Welcome today.
Thank you, and our listeners and viewers across the globe, you're welcome back again. It's another Monday. Abanineme, our people, deliverance from wicked, oppressive, irresponsible government. So it is both sides, from the side of the people and also the side of the government, for a better society. That is our motive. That is the driving force. And today, just like you said, after the cleanup, what next? Kedibegeso. After the cleanup, you see, I thank God. I want to begin with appreciating the current government, Chalemwamba, for at least taking it upon himself to clean up Anambra State. He was handed over a state that had been eaten up by refuse bin. And we have been on it. Good Governance Ministry have been on it for several months, if not years. I think about 2 years now we've been going about, talking about the way people dispose waste indiscriminately, and the management of waste disposal is equal to something that I can't really explain. It started one day. I was driving through Court Road. I couldn't believe that this could happen, but I met it happen. You see, I was driving through Court Road, and behind the school, the primary school block, the block of classes, the heap of refuse bin, even the stench of the smell while driving under AC, under a car covered with AC. I was even closing my nose to drive through that part. I was actually driving on top of refuse because it has covered the road completely. It's about 2 years ago. So I said, what madness is this? My concern is not just about the refuse bin, but having it dropped right at the back of classroom blocks of little children. What offense did these children commit by becoming part of this community? What offense? So the thing got me mad, and since then I have been an advocate of ensuring a safer, cleaner environment. We can't continue like this. Our brothers in the hospital line are because top notch. Na ne yaba eja no go agwo no gin. That we should allow our community, our society, our environment Come on, the height of irresponsibility cannot. It starts from failed leadership. Now it trickles down to the attitude of the people. And when the obu that now hey develop again as their culture. In our even when they can dispose it properly. Final noble not the next street they do whatever. That the one over. Forgetting that that is how stupid some people can be. The we go put out or to or now accumulate may breed the mosquito. Now I call you about state government. That is the funniest part of it. So and you see people doing it and nobody no one going to say in fact people around will start attacking you. What is your business? That is the kind of society we have been we've become part of. We justify things that are wrong. Even the few people that wants to speak out boldly against things that are not working in our system, you come up against them. Is it your business? Some of them have the audacity to even tell you, Ogi Edozi Nigeria, Ogi Edozi Anibo. You know, and things have gone wrong all this while. Thank God. This is a new dawn of a new era of a government that is committed to finding solution to the problem of the people. And I was there on Saturday about the clean up everywhere. We were just all about every place, and we appreciate the people who came out to help evacuate the drainage systems, all the gutters, you know, Chanja roundabout, Iweka Road, and many of them, you know. And the cleanup is still ongoing, even up to this morning. Along JD, I was passing there, and the road we are all blocked. We were cleaning up everywhere. And I also saw new buckets, brand new buckets of these refuse bins, you know, being dropped. And I want to also highlight some of the problems that brought us to this very point, and also now hammer on re-educating the people on our own responsibility, because it is our own responsibility to keep our environment safe. The government have their role to play, but you have bigger role to play as a people. So now the failure, because from the interaction I had with the people that came out and the people that were managing to the evacuation of those refuse bins, one of them told me that the problem in Onitsha is that there are no places where there are no dump sites. Let me just put it that way. There are no dump sites.
Do they really need?
They have sold
sites?
everything. But
do they really need dump sites?
Of course.
Everywhere.
No, listen. There are places that we have dump sites even before now, like Nakot Road, Enugu Road. Is that the Enugu Road or Dala Road?
Is that fashionable in 21st century?
No,
where you can do recycling?
No, of course. All the dump sites you will be doing recycling. Listen, let me tell you something. A dump site doesn't mean that a dump here, it will not be evacuated from there or not be processed from there. There are different ways. You know, our people were I don't know how to put it. The way our system, our community is structured, it's not like the way if you go abroad, like in London where I live, when we get in the whole street, in the whole stretch of a street, we have just about 50 homes maximum. In the whole stretch of a street, we have about 50 homes. You understand? And but in Onitsha here, in 1 yard, just 1 yard alone, you know the number of homes that can come out and the kind of refuse bin that is coming out from there, pumping out from there. You understand? So it is really it has its peculiarity, and you have to solve the problem based on, you know, just like for instance, narrow roads. In a whole community, about also follow the 5 in the motor. You cannot compare it now that almost everybody has cars. So as that is happening, the government is adjusting and making expansion. That is what development is all about. But here I go here, we are still using the roads and the structures 1960, like I can use it today, and expecting it to carry on with the activities of the day, affecting the population, the growth, yes, the explosive population growth. I'm here. Okay, now coming back to the issue of waste management
and dump sites.
On dump site, you see, in this place, and see places where, like I've been here or Dapo, I been here the order, my be here the side the figure, my be here the and was the places about a dump. You can carry it. Mba na bucket ki ya wune where the ufu. That was our orientation then, which is not obtainable even till today. It's not fashionable that you know open disposal of waste. You get it in a plastic bag. These are part of the things education government get with try to enforce it to some extent. All the help the management of refuse bin start from inside your house. So eating a package enough na waste bags. You can bring it out and the people now be evacuated. Like I said, the person that I was interviewing told me clearly that every dump site, even markets, they were dump site. Market like Otu Ochajade, they were dump site inside the market. Where you now has hospital at that place, wasting again at that dump site. Where every evening the waste management nearby evacuate here. Every evening, so that new ones will be dropped in there. By doing so, the street will not be littered with refuse bin. Then na azukwa afia na main road. Ụmụnwaanyị na-azụ afia na main road because one of the biggest causes na block drainage. Ọ na-ele tomato, ọ na-ele anyara, ọ nke ọ na na-eye nke ọ na me na anụ pass ya gota. Tukulukwa n'enu ye o. Tukulukwa n'enu ye. You know? Nke ọcha jab nke na-agbawa obi. Ọ bụ na ijele ebe afọ ya afọ mmadụ ọ na-ele ife na-eri edible things. Just right on top of refuse bin. Mmadụ abịa na-ego n'ibe eluzie echi onye nwala ụlọ tetero asị ndị village kpọba ndị village afa asị nọ ndị village mana ọkwa anyị nwaji aka anyị eme onwe anyị ịghọtago. So these are some of the attitudes mana onye ebidogo with government by educating the people. Even na-emeketa nwa abụrụ I'm even crying more than they believe. The government that is supposed to be educating the people waste or I'll call it waste because it doesn't make sense. Government that have all the resources to educate the people now with their own radio platform and TV and all the media houses to do this, but ordinary very poor social art like me and I'm a sponsor radio programs to educate the people, something that the government should do. But if you say it doesn't concern you, I am living in this society, I'm part of this society, and I'm driven by the passion to see my society a better place. I don't like going outside. I don't like living outside this homeland because I see that this homeland is the best you can have anywhere around the world. The weather is top notch, the people, the environment, but we are the ones that are the problem. So if we can change it to a reasonable extent, but paradise. So what we are saying in essence is that government should do more to educate the people and also bring in mechanism. Look at the dynamics of waste management na banya. Where one of the most effective way to dispose waste efficiently and effectively. So then once we're able to get it right, then we'll have a better and safer society.
Okay, once we're able to get it right, we have a better and safer society, according to Mr. Chinedu Asuzo. Remember, this is Good Governance Ministry, and Good Governance Ministry is sponsored by BVI Channel 1. BVI Channel 1 is published by Mr. Chinedu Asuzo, and he is a grassroots mobilizer. He is a people's right activist, and that's what he just said that drives him to kind of advocate for a reorientation to the people that the government should be doing. So perhaps he's asking the government to reorientate our people. So talking about having a new leaf, like what you said about Court Road and the school beside it, that you had they had a dump site or refuse bin everywhere littered with waste, and those children are perceiving it perhaps with all the hazards. Do you consider the hazard of the mind? The kids now may grow up tomorrow and be one of the perpetrators or victim, whichever way, of these refuse being scattered and littered and thrown inside the gutter. How do we bring back our people? Adults may be very hard to like reorientate, but adults will fizzle out with time, which is what we're praying. Even if it's 100 years, it is goodness that adult elders will go before the young ones. These are our young ones. What are they doing? Because very soon they will become adults. How do we reorientate young ones in as much as we are telling the ones that can understand? What about the ones that we can be modeled easily.
You see, there are so many things. I'm talking. Secondary school, primary school. I remember saying sanitation schools. And I'll be a manual labor.
Manual labor.
Manaketa, I want school meaning the work is manual labor.
Because
I know when I want to you know, let me something happens for every day about sometimes in team exercise. I go to CKC field to I say I got a so field. But despite the fact we are even paying rent to even use the field on the first instance, then I had just not I fed in a field, but I fed in a surrounding the field. I was laughing. You know, I engaged the authority somehow. Let's say that now. When we were growing up, these things are there, man. Because I'm a particular day and manual level.
Fridays. The
children are put up clean up the entire environment. That is what it is part of the training. Now today in the work is here and eaten up by refuse bin. Obulugo. Now you can imagine the kind of generation we are breeding. It will be far worse if I am match or break. And that is part of the effort GGM is trying to gain. Because I don't want the pattern at this place. Okay, now let's go straight to the solution to this whole thing. From the government side, from what we have discovered around Onitsha, even Anambra State, and across Southeast mainly, the way AC are construct to drainage system, are construct to showers, construct to drainage system, and rapia open. That open drainage system and abusi a pattern here, Melia, Obuluzia, an open dustbin for anyone to drop anything inside. So one of the things I get to do first is to start covering all the drainage systems, especially the ones that are close to neighborhoods where people live or where there are markets, to cover all drainage system. And upon the government immediately, how they can split it. To all their distance, they will do it. Or when some states may adopt beautification of their state, they didn't go about start planting flowers across the entire city. They all what the government did to give directive. If you are living in front of so line, so street, so road, make sure that you plant flower in front of your district. And you see every place before Naga, in less than 3-6 months, bam, the face of the city a change here. That is one thing government should. And why I'm saying it is that some people are better that this government, I'm not part of this government in terms of being part of Soludo administration. And then I say I'm everywhere for Soludo, or I am promoting whatever is doing. What I am promoting is good governance. Anytime they start derailing, anytime they start, as long as you are sell to the people, okay? So when I say that now I'm a part of this government, I'm being criticized, all those things are just on their own. We are here to address the issue. And what in the because they are following both on our YouTube channel platforms and also on this radio station. They are listening to this program. The two no in. So first of all, they should cover the drainage systems. That is very, very important. And also try as much as possible to stop street trading. That's about street trading, no road traders. On the 8 main road, one drainage system as well. Or so many markets in Onitsha. That is the case. In fact, on one came for Mobi. I've already, I think I've published it, or I think this morning, on our YouTube platform. No Zomenas road. I'm a non favor. No Zomenas road. Kai AG, a titi main road, Melo, firewood market. Na titi main road, Ghana, Wanko.
Menax.
No Zomenas, huh? And they give us so many years. The governor Kepolab when he came about it. So Salem Bafo, go to that side because all part of the cleanup exercise.
And all those off, man.
Also, that pay for also teenage drainage left, right, and center. But when I get you to
so we keep the
I see that on the 8 main road at Wanko, Nelenko, and all that. Apart from the eyesore is also pose serious threats to their lives. On one motor secretary here the Cocos Road now, but I lose all control of a global number of loss of lives. You know, so our people should take responsibility and government as well, because somebody know they are at the center of the road now. Zofia. The same is applicable in other places. Even in House Taleba and Agota Cornana, even in Nebel Coleba and Agota Cornana. So you need a part of the cleanup exercise. So guard the responsibility of government. In terms of evacuating the refuse bin, like I said, not one have new buckets and other. Oh, the person mentioned the let's go dump site in Nemwe. No one's ever for 5 years. So the only option available is a double bucket na Kuku main road. And Doyabona, if I any need on the channel main road. And not that how the main road would have been somebody. All the call, I can do no like mana, or look one and out there. And you could have LSC weapon and a dump site, will use the roadside as dump sites. Yet the government is not responsible enough to take those things out. If I could see the amount of refuse being nearby generate require everyday evacuation, so as to keep that place safe. Because me oju that bucket and we just spill over.
How do you deal with the human angle to it? Because we will tell you we don't have money, and you consider the plight of the poor people. Have you considered this very idea? When you see some persons recycling on that very place, there may be reason why the delay has been there, and they may have been people.
No, they are not.
I'm giving you an instance. Now, let me say a poor man, a poor woman, you can see them if you are around here. They may be like 20 or 5 or 6, and they will be recycling there, looking for rubber. And you find them before the end of the day. You find like packs of rubber beside.
Of course.
Don't you think they are collecting money from them to give them that very room?
No,
Don't you think they are selling it the way they sold all these markets and Agboro thing?
No, those guys are scavengers. They are scavengers. They are not responsible for the non-evacuation of those waste.
I'm just saying, don't you think they could influence if they are paying? Have you made research to know if they are paying anybody?
No, they are not.
By proxy?
No, they are not. Why would they pay? When they are just like vultures, scavengers. Feasting on the responsibility of the government. Let me tell you. They are always there to pick it up. You know what? Those plastic materials.
And they mess the environment.
No, they are not the ones messing it up. They are not the ones messing it up. I've gone round. I've even interacted with some of them. Like I said from the commentary 2 weeks ago, that proper waste management starts from your home. More personally, I'm interested. I have people who are close to me outside this country that want to bring in recycling company. Actually, I was a manager in a recycling company in London.
Okay.
You understand? Lexwin Recycling Company in Bromley. You understand? So I have interest in seeing these things recycled because it is money. In fact, this huge dump you are seeing there, these are electricity wasting. You can recycle them and use them to generate power. You can recycle the plastic bottles and use them to reproduce other things. Okay? But for an effective recycling and effective waste management, it starts from the home. Where you separate. In my own house, and when even na drop plastic bottles need use. I put them in a bag. I separate them. I keep them there. The ones now the decomposable, I put them together in a plastic bag and dispose them.
So what was your motivation? Because the person at home might not have this kind of motivation. Can you?
It's about information and knowledge. It's about orientation. It's about attitude. It's not about poverty. It's about attitude. You got a plastic bag, doesn't cost anything. You wear a baggie. You wear a baggie. You tinny in your plastic in that bucket. You get my baby. You either buy your bucket. You wear that plastic bag. Tinny me now. To say I fear. All you a wrap wire duptier. You keep your bucket clean, and also even keep your house clean and make you safer and healthier.
So what would the person gain doing this?
No, only now dispose if you properly. What you will gain?
Separation.
Of course. it starts. I'm talking about orientation.
Okay.
For instance, open with proper orientation, like those audio obtainable abroad. Open eating things in the wrong bucket, and then one bucket for plastic, and then one bucket for give a garden. Maybe you are gardening stuff. I feel subtile and all that. It's own bucket. Then when you sit in the kitchen, in the kitchen, maybe they come with their own bucket each, and each and every one of them, you get in the waste bag. You will not garden in the waste bag.
Okay.
You understand? Waste bag are covered. So that what they do is that, when then I collect only plastic bottles. They will just drive around. They know the color of the plastic bin. They will just open it up, take it out, fling it, and move.
Wow.
That's how they do it. Because they take the composable ones. They take it, they fling it, and go. The same is applicable. So if you an effective waste disposal. Now, about that now you will something decomposed in a plastic bin. They will leave it for you. And they will not evacuate it. You understand? And you cannot throw it out anywhere. So, but here, all be good with attitude of the people changing their mindset and no orientation. And as well, about that now where a situation whereby about them matter this mechanism. People who are into recycling business. If I'm able to set up a recycling company of these plastic bottles, to be honest with you, I will set it up. On kind of cash for clothes or cash for plastic. Plastic company you up there from your house. We pay you and take it. If that now, you have to from all about on the main road. If you buy malani go, also you have about 5 naira the name. You want to go and you gather all of this and you turn it into wealth. So people gain by disposing their incentive for them disposing their waste being properly. These are some of the ways, and what I believe government should be looking at. They should be dynamic. They should be creative in waste management. So that we have a healthy living. Although that in our society, with the way the things are and the other factors put together, if you know gonna feel for them mother in some certain places. Although that them mother the waste, the kind of inconducive environment Galena Abio Afia can you lose up and the traders non on it will affect your economy. And it will affect you because by the time you go no we don't have 1 month, 2 months, 3 months in Ayanka or for only mega cause cancer. What I go I on back here and welfare so he gave you as much. So generally it affects every one of us as a society. Why could you a healthy nation is a wealthy nation. If we want to have a prosperous Anambra state, if we want to have a prosperous Igbo land, a land that is, progressive, a land that is blessed, we have to start living right. It's very important, and that is the message we are bringing. And more of other things that we are going to be talking about. I want to use the opportunity to also announce to our listeners that we will be resuming back our normal daily live streaming on our platform BVI Channel 1 on daily basis, because we suspended it for a couple of months because of some factors, but we are putting everything together. So although that now no access to internet, so everybody na do okwu agba mgbe anyị na-ekwu okwu tinye anwụ mbọsị anyị na-ekwu okwu maka Biafra, anyị mbọsị anyị na-ekwu okwu maka economy of the southeast, anyị na-akpọ ihe ekosi, that's on how to develop an Igbo economically. Onwe mbọsị nke ya iche, onwe mbọsị anyị na-ekwu okwu generally n'ihe gbasara ihe na-emetụta anyị as a people. Nwe nke anyị na-ekwu okwu politics, nwe mgbe anyị na-ekwu okwu maka ọdịnala. So ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ ime any of those very exciting and very expository sections, just go to YouTube channel BVI Channel 1, subscribe, and be getting our daily notification, and you will not miss a thing. Then join Good Governance Ministry. Become part of this process. Become an ambassador. Bolanya Nafo Nonu Neku for good governance. That is what we are talking about.
Okay, Dalorin, Mr. Chinedu Asuzo, Bonyen Kena Kwatala, Satalo Good Governance Ministry. Remember, Good Governance Ministry, Indina Watia Bundi, BVI Channel 1, Ebe Mr. Chinedu Asuzo Peter, Bo Gakpata Patawanya, the publisher of that very platform. You go to internet, you get more of what he is saying. Remember, today's topic is after the evacuation of waste, what next? After the evacuation of waste in Anambra State, which was done on Saturday and moved on today being Monday, the 4th day of the 4th month, April 2022. What is the next thing? Governor Charles Soludo. No,
I've also said, oh, yeah. On Abanisi and do one no more like Gabon Okumu, where's also that's after my own mother. That is the way he appreciates the mother. So, Chalewan Bapo, all they very happy with that name, and that is what I call him even to his face.
Okay, so for the record, I think we're at 9.1 FM. So I don't know how we're going to deal with the next level, because after the evacuation, what do we do next? Because we saw Chalewan Mbafo, this is the governor, the latest governor of Anambra State, the 6th governor of Anambra State by record. He was talking to people. He moved in people. He moved with people. He moved
among the people.
Among the people. All the preposition you can use. And you see him the other day, and you see him today. You see him one-on-one, like you said. The other day we saw him with Obi Kubana. We know him, the billionaire from Oba. That's one of the communities in Anambra State. You understand? And the other day we saw him as well with Odumeje. Let me use that. Basabe Ochanja. What is the next? All these personalities and all these properties and resources Anambra has, how do you think he can harness them? Because he was talking the other day that I am up on 19, I get jiggy DJ, no, people see yes. Okay, for the Korea possible the next opposite after this waste.
If I didn't have, I can't see everything within the 1 hour we have here. I will have opportunity can them will call or in. I can just say I refer them to BVI Channel 1. Most of these things you could have said it before, we've narrated about it, and we keep saying it. On one call before this exercise, I called on the governor and the Anambra State and the Igbo. The response somewhere there, the positive, all there, you can go and check. Ask him, Governor, come out, tell our people, bring out an account, state account. Send them money. This is where, if you go, like GoFundMe account, if you can set up this account for the Anambra State government, send the ban here all over. Cholo can mepe, Oboda no one. Kava contribute to it. I will tell you, it will be amazing that Anambra State will be richer than any state in the whole of Nigeria in terms of fund and labor. It will. I'm not saying this out of imaginary effect. I'm telling you practically what I know will happen.
You believe in it?
And don't just believe it. I know it is. In fact, people were like saying, "Where is the account already?" They want to donate. If once the only one good thing Soludo did was to legitimize his government. Legitimizing the government is the acceptance of the government by the people as they are part of this government. More legitimacy, the support of the people.
Will you pass this very information to the governor?
They are listening. I am saying it. They are listening. You know, my own. I want time. The government and the government they propose and say, "My governor, make sure they announce or your neighbor about donate for the progress of their state." What I am saying here, shall I want back on Anuya?
Okay.
Father Anuya, and around him, they always listen to this program. So let them tell him, our people are waiting.
Okay.
GGM, BVI Channel 1 will be the first company that will be supporting, and not just, we have been supporting and promoting this government to ensure that it succeeds.
Okay.
Free of charge. We are not charging anybody anything. We are not collecting any cover. We've not collected any cover from anyone. Not even a dime from anyone to do what we are doing. So what we're saying in essence is that we want the governor to come out. The people are behind him. The people are in support of him. The people believe that what they needed now is for him to publish an account. See, in this whole Anambra State, Oscar 10 naira, Oscar 1,000 naira, Oscar 500 naira that you can do. If the churches can raise billions, in the state. If churches can raise billions in the state to be building cathedrals up and down, the state government, if they have that trust in their government, they will raise the money to fix our hospitals, they will raise money to fix our schools, they will raise money to fix our roads, they will raise money to create jobs for our people. That is the responsibility of government. It's only about trust. And I can tell you, to a large extent, in the Anambra State, we're confident in the leadership of Salewan Bafo until he starts showing us a different dance step, of which we are not going to spare him. And have confidence that he is here to do as he says. Like he always say, he is bringing solution to the people's problem. So Salewan Bafo just do that. The people are waiting. They want you to release that account for them, and you see the miracle that will happen. Then, if you want to be part of GGM, just make sure you call 08104 207522, 08104 207522, or you call 0806098222, or you just simply search online BVI Channel 1, or search me online BVI Channel 1, send me a message, and I will be able to reply you. Thank you very much.
We thank you. Yes, we want to release the phone line so that you can be part of this very program. Remember, you are live to Denbo 9.1 FM, and the program of the day is Good Governance Ministry that is coming to you from the staples of BVI Channel 1. Mr. Chinedu Asuzo has been speaking on this very topic of after the evacuation of waste, what next? State government again. Again together. Anambra State Dimma, Gobodo Dimma. 070-381-555-15 or 090-614-14478. 070-381-555-15 090-614-14478. Remember to turn down the volume on your radio set, and when you do that, please remember the quality is already heated up. So we wouldn't like you to use this very platform to insult anyone, to instigate anyone, or to do anything that is not going to be respecting to humanity. Please let us mind our words, because some persons are listening and you as well listening. Let us bless it of cursing. Hello? Hello, good morning. Your name and where you're calling from? I can hear you. Good morning. Oh,
So yes.
call us back. My brother, we heard you very well. Maybe when you call, if you couldn't hear us, you go ahead and tell us what you want us to do, or what you think could be done to make the society better, considering the topic of the day. Hello? Hello? Hello, good morning. Welcome. Good morning. Sorry, I don't know what is happening. If you call us and you couldn't hear us, we hear you very well. I want you to tell us what you want to tell us. We would let the audience know better. Hello? Hello? Hello, good morning. Good morning, my brother. Welcome to Denibo and Good Governance Ministry.
Fire on. Thank you.
Wow.
A lawyer locally. Yeah. Nagota kona na.
Okay.
Mm. Maybe center, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, dialogue.
Thank you. Okay.
No.
Dalo so.
Not about dialogue. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to. Good morning.
Dalo na ga niru o na ye nwere oge. Baba speed.
Thank you.
Reaching you from the land of the righteous on Biafra land.
Dalo nwanne ga niru.
In fact, your program is quite encouraging, my brother. If problem and with it in this Nigeria and Anambra. Now, the government of Nigeria make good, but the month is hatching Hana. Yenye who young life as well no charge you this way for that
Okay. Okay. Nna m nataba maka onye ọzọ.
Ọ na-adụ ibe anyị na-ekwu.
Daalụ. Ọ bụ na ịbata a minute adịgokwa nke onye ọzọ wa abata.
Yes, ma jesu onye kachi daalụ anyị nụrụ ibe ikwu amaka. Ibe ikwu ma nnọọ mma. Daalụ so.
A minute otu nkeji ka onye ọzọ bata. Just 1 minute so that another person will be part of the program and contribute so that you go straight to the point. You remember the topic of the day. That is after the evacuation of waste, what next? So ọ bụ na ikwusi ife niile gwa anyị ife bụ the next thing gọvanọ ga-eme, gwa anyị ife bụ the next thing ngwa ga-emekwu iji nye aka maọbụ ife ọzọ ọ dị ka Mr. Chinedu Asụsụ ga-eme iji nye aka na nke ọ na-eme ọbụkwa nke ọ na-ede eme ọfụma nọ nke onye na-eme ọfụma ikwukwe ọnya just in a minute. Oh, hello. Good morning, my brother. Welcome. Thank you.
So after the clean up, while the clean up is still going on, but after the clean up, any yeah, also on the domain. But here now people who just like the first one again, rightly mentioned, and then I got to more like this. Now here I have go when do na na go you return that na heavy. So I don't sure that at all. So that I will come up just like when you the first one again mentioned if you want to but I'm going to come to me. So actually I am just now do. So when you na really the anya and again in that never go na treasury government. In the you move up. So I got to do I'm a government. Well, actually, my own account to the people we have to make more so. I'm a fool. I have been under my unity. Everybody is good on the balance everything.
A question now what I got in the account to government. Hello? Hello, question na government where they go. Okay, that.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you. Okay.
What is going inside market, especially by the roadside of market.
All right. Okay. Okay, how do you could now? Nataba.
No one Mr. Chinedu aga m achọ ka iji na minute kwuo nke a. Ọ nwere ife okwu mana I feel not important due to trust. Legitimize go the government by sending the mother na abịa fanso. Many man accountability is another thing na build trust.
No, for sure.
Ọ bụ na etinyere ego. Ka otu ndị mmadụ ga-esi ma na ego adịrọ. Mana give governor authority akara gwa anyị na ego adịrọ. No, better that governor comes and tell us how much that was handed to him and break it down so that people, if you tell them to bring 1 naira, they know where you're
now,
taking
Nancy, the point is that now trust is earned. That's the truth. You earn trust, especially when the trust system has been bastardized and messed up. Soludo came on board. We could say, they go an offer about 400 million go for a treasury, and the liability, I mean the debt, is over 100 billion. But that's notwithstanding, he is optimistic and he's going to succeed. When he was saying it, you can see from his face, he's an economist. He had been in the financial world and been the head of monetization policy in Nigeria as the CBN governor and all that. So he knows what to do. But I believe what I just sold to him now, you can see the reaction of people towards it. In fact, just a test run. Testing the microphone.
What about publishing it?
No, publishing it. Oh, it's all left for him by what he said. That every single kobo and the accountability will also be there. Oga run open policy, open government where people can come in and see what is happening. Okay. So that is what he said. Now, on the other hand, like I said, he should look into that as soon as possible. They are listening either from the YouTube or from this radio. Let Anambra State are ready to support this government financially. He should publish an account. I will tell you the miracle that will happen afterwards. Okay. He should be the one that will be the person managing that account directly.
How
so
to
that
manage it?
Management
with all the Ponzi scheme around.
The point is that I'm on that now. Plus and minus that is it. Oga Anambra State, if we also know fair million man out there, because we believe in his person and also in his professional background.
The former governor was also from that same profession.
No. I say
with
his
managerial acumen.
His person first, his personality, his person meaning his character.
Okay.
Then also his professional background. Okay. With a professional background and as a financial person, but his character are they one thing. What I do.
Okay.
So
Okay.
God
Let us
is-
go back to the phone line.
Yeah.
Remember, you're on to Good Governance Ministry. Please, in 1 minute, so that we can hear from another person. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to Good Governance Ministry. Danny,
Obasanjo.
okay. Okay.
Okay, we go. Oh, that never knew. Okay, caught to be that.
Hey, and I'm one back to back. Open it by 1 minute.
1 minute.
So
Only go to the right point. Only to go to the right point.
Lucky last caller, Befa, Chinedu Asuzu Chikonatazia. Hello? Hello? Good morning, man. No to KGO. 1 minute, please. I can hear you very well. He couldn't hear us very well. Hello? Otutu, I'm about to go Kugi. Oh, and man, we are not able to go Kugi. I will hold back. Not the too noisy. Hello? We can continue.
That last.
Lucky last caller. Because can I make a use of this time? Hello? Hello, may in 30 seconds, please. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. No, I can let you. I can let you. I want up to 1 minute to go. Mr. Chinedu, sorry for that, my brother. Mr. Chinedu, I got choky. Go and quick pass. Just 30 seconds.
Yeah. The by event now going to go. Can I challenge the car con to do by name whatever. Each join no even good governance ministry in amen. But I can't 0810 420 7522 0810 420 7522 Mobile or 080 6098 2212. Anyị na-enye anya inweta nkwado from any one of you who are listening and believing in what we're doing, because on the bukwa anyaka ibe anyị na-eme na ego eji eme ya mana anyị na-enwe olileanya na Chineke ya nyela anyị aka anyị continue as much as our strength can carry us. The water go. So ka anyị kwado ibe anyị na-eme, kwado ihe good governance ministry na-eme. Till I prove next week I can Kabasu Chile Peters.
Same time, same station next week. Good Governance Ministry makes a return. Yours sincerely, thanks for being here. Don't you ever touch that dial. Remember, Odinbo continues on the other side of time. Don't touch that dial.
99.1 FM.